Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the announcement of the evening. And now, introducing to you, hailing from West London, United Kingdom, coming in by way of the dance hall and grime scene, it's Lady, your girl, CHANN.
Yo, how you girl, this lady Shambret, none less straight from, BOXOLOGY with CHANN, and I am so gassed to be joined by, Master Knowledge, Spencer Fearon. Leon, the trooper, always there. Leon, massive love and respect as well. So we are here to top it up post-fight of Joshua Pulev. So let's dive in. Right. So I would like to hear everybody's opinions, points of view, what they didn't like, what they did like. And we'll start with you, Spencer, because I know you have limited time.
Yeah. You know what?
I think your mic needs to turn up a slight bit, though.
Is that better? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, it's a bit low. It's just a bit. It's just a little low. Are you close? Yeah, go on.
I am. But the thing is, I don't do Streamline from my computer. I always do it from my phone.
Oh, well, I can hear you, and I can. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll talk a little bit louder. Is that better?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my headphones in.
All right. I'm saying I have to.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I have to big up Josh's performance because it was decisive, and he's trying to become more multifaceted with his boxing. He's trying to add things in there. So Joshua has basically gone from this muscle-bound tight guy to becoming very loose, languid, showing fluidity, showing combinations. You know what I mean? I'll just post.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was like he's watching Lennox Lewis versus Justin Fortune, when Lennox Lewis was on the comeback trail after losing to Oliver McCall.
Yeah.
When he lost his WBC title against Oliver McCall. And he's trying different kind of things now. So I think we should appreciate what he's trying to do. We saw it was a better performance than the Ruiz fight, but in the Ruiz fight, that he had demons to overcome as well. Go already. If I'm gonna clap you up one time, and I'm free to forget like again now. So he went in, he did his thing, and I gotta say props to AJ. You know what I mean?
Did you feel that he because I know that you predicted round 3, and you would have been right if he'd have followed through, because he dropped in the round 3. Do you feel that he lagged after? Do you feel that he emptied the tank as such in round 3, and that's why you saw him dip a little bit?
I think mentally we're saying to himself, don't empty the tank. I think he had more inside of him, but he said, nah, Bridget, don't empty the tank,
reserve it.
Jason's guy's still here. I ain't making excuses. It goes once bitten, twice shy. I think it was that, but I think he'd have learned a lot by saying this thing that I'm doing now, it actually works. Because the box man at range, I can roll, and he's gonna get it. He's only gonna improve. Andy Josh is actually a work in progress, but it's to see the work in progress.
It is, and I just want to, Leon. We can all just dive in. Could you say your bit before I just say what I feel as well? So you add.
I think it was a very fun fight to watch. It was beautiful seeing those uppercuts go in. A bit of Pulev's performance reminded me a bit of McCall in the rematch with Lewis.
That's what.
He was a bit too taken by adrenaline, and it was just he couldn't quite control it. It gave him ability to take a punch, but I just thought he lost a bit of composure at times.
Yeah, his chin was good, but
he didn't have the full breakdown. But it was a very fun fight.
I agree, and I feel like Pulev couldn't really get his range, because Joshua's amazing mid-range, but Pulev couldn't get within range to actually land the majority of his shots. if you saw a few of his jabs, you know, like the great Pulev jab, they fell a bit shy because he was just out of range. And like you said, I feel like the adrenaline had just like, even when Joshua got into the ring, he tried to like kind of move to Joshua in the intro, and it was just like, cool down the dog, like, walk on, like.
No, that was his thing. That was his thing. That's why he could get up. You know what I mean? That's why he could get up. But remember this, you know, round 3 and I'm on turning back, you know.
Yeah.
Turning back, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Can you feel the pounded, yeah, man? I go with them, the Nigerian boy and him. And he feeling the top, and said himself in our language.
Lord God.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Right. He turned back. He should have been stopped then.
Yeah, he should have.
Because it's me and Tundi was watching the fight, right? So when round 3, Tundi said, "You're done, you know." How did you know round 3? I said, "Come on, man, done this guy." So it'd be like the last 8 weeks of me calling every fight back to back on its round. You know what I mean? And look there, the Pulev, because of the referee, it never happened. But I did say,
yeah, the ref
as well. But you know what it is. I'm not.
Yeah, you did say that as well. Yeah. Like, yeah, you did. Yeah. Because like, because like my prediction, I've had like maybe 3 bang on predictions. I've got a bit better as I'm learning into the craft and stuff. But like my prediction, it was. Do you know what I said? Like in platforms, it was like he had the ability to bang Pulev over literally in the first 5 rounds. Like he tends to do his business though in other fights. It's round 7, but cool. The reason why I said 9 or 10 was because I felt like he wanted to show us like what he'd been learning since Ruiz 2 over the last year. So I felt that he wanted to do like a little mixture, a little combo of, you know, let me show you my new stuff. Drag him out into deep waters because Pulev after round 6, he's a bit, he tends to lag. And then I'm just going to bang him over. So that is the reason. Yeah, and drown him in the deep water, then, isn't it? Yeah, so that was the reason why I said 9 or 10. And then I was quite shocked. When I saw him go down in 3, I was like, yo, well, this fight is definitely over. But like you said, I feel that the ref gave Pulev way more time than he should have had. He should have been. I thought it was going to be waved off from the first.
What did you think, Leon? What did you think of the stoppage?
Initially, I thought that, but then the guy was still there 3 rounds later. So I was like, okay, he obviously wasn't done. But
him tough.
Yeah, if we were following the rules, it should have been stopped. But I'm not going to complain for those 3 extra rounds. They were fun.
No, it was fun. It was a good fight, and like I was saying, I mean, props to AJ, and last I'm gonna leave with this now. Someone who was saying, someone that Dark Knight Winter.
Dark Knight Winter. When I look at Joshua, I see development. Some other heavyweights I feel have peaked.
Yeah, he's got a point, you know. I mean, and I also like the fact that he never called Tyson Fury's name.
Me too. And this is another, me too. But I'm really pissed off about the props that he's not getting, and that everybody is straight away as he won. I'm pissed off with Carl Froch. Like, he needs to go somewhere. He needs to definitely, because that guy is an AJ hater. No one can tell me nothing.
You know what?
Nothing. He was digging all the way through. Sky shouldn't have even had him on the panel. And he was digging all the way through. And when Joshua won, he was the first one to say, oh, but I don't know if this style will work with Fury, X, Y, Z. Mind your blood clot business, Froch.
Well, you know what I'm saying is this. Carl Froch is an enigma to himself. I've known Carl Froch for years.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, he is. Remember when I stuck it in him on Sky? And he said him and Andre Ward fight was close. I said, that fight weren't close, bro. You know what I mean? Weren't close at all. Yeah. So it is what it is. But it's good that you got someone like Carl Froch there, because you don't want too much AJ Yesman on the panel. Johnny Nelson does that very well. No, he does. Johnny Nelson is a proper AJ.
Yeah, but Spence, let him revel in his glory. Let the man revel. There's critique and there's criticism. Criticism is negative, and critique is your critiquing for the things that you think they should work on for positive outcome. Carl Froch was not critiquing.
Well, you know what I'm saying is this. I can't knock Carl Froch. I think Carl Froch is what needed on that panel, because I wouldn't want to hear too much of the AJ hype and the AJ boost. So I'm glad that Carl Froch is being that person, to tell you the honest truth. You know what I mean? Because when you're in on the belly of the beast, I mean, you used to work at the belly of the beast for 8 years. Right? When you're in on the base, right? Just by the surroundings alone, you want to be a certain way. So I think like with Carl Froch, I think him giving his perspective in that way, I think a lot of people are thinking how Carl Froch is thinking anyway. Right? So I'm glad that he's airing his opinion. I'm not going to knock him out for airing his opinion, but you should have a next man there to air his opinion to
that was Johnny Nelson. Johnny Nelson basically ignored him.
Yeah, exactly. Because
didn't interact with him at all. Hardly.
When you're in that position, yeah, I mean, when you're in that position, all you're thinking about is your contract to be renewed at the end of the year. You understand? No, I'm gonna tell you straight. So they don't want to really ignite. They don't want to poke the fire, really and true. That's why they couldn't take me down there, right? So that's how it goes. But I thought Johnny was very good. But what I'm trying to say, this thing should be about banter. There's been man on there that would talk their thing or whatever not, but then after a while, it's very political in them places. They want certain man to go through, or the ones that they do want to go through, you got to really be a coon. Yeah, I mean, you know that we are there.
Yeah.
Look at Sally and on your arm and all that with them man there and do lines of cocaine. I'm buying all of them kind of things there, right? So my Rasta, even though you don't know Liam,
yeah.
Right, so I ban them things. So it is what it is. So the industry will have who they want to boost to the forefront. But equally, Carl Froch ain't that guy, you know. Carl Froch ain't really an industry person because he don't business, you know. So when he's banning the fire on AJ, I think it'd be easy to say, "Nah, we should just get rid of him because he's being negative about AJ." No, I think we should keep him there, but then you should have an opposing force to Carl Froch.
Yeah, to counteract it. Yeah. Did you feel that, Leon? Did you see that?
I've always had this. Whenever I kind of hear Carl Froch talk, he always has a little slight dig at Joshua. But
always, it gets on my nerves.
You know why? Check this one out. This, yeah. You got to give Carl Froch his dues. That man's a rotted warrior as a fan.
Yeah.
Warrior. And it's different. I've got a different relationship with how the general public will see Carl Froch and how Carl Froch is with me. We got different relationship, right? So on certain things, I say, well, I have to props Carl Froch on certain things. I know Carl Froch from, we were both pros, and I was a little bit older than him, and I retired, but they used to train at the gym that I used to manage, the Raw Fight Club. So I know Carl Froch well. So
pull him up, man. Pull him up and tell him to fix up and sharp up, man.
No, but coming also, what if them pop man think the same way as Carl Froch, but
they ain't on TV. Yeah.
They ain't got no platform to talk it. So I'm saying it is what it is. So me, I can't get upset by them, man. What I'm saying is this. What Anthony Joshua has done, Anthony Joshua brought the big nights back into boxing. You understand? But it was Carl Froch that brought pay-per-view platform back on. Right? So everyone benefited of everybody else. And yes, Carl Froch is very narcissistic. So therefore he said, well, why this is why I get the real glory now. But deep down inside, maybe in one the same love with AJ I get to know.
Yeah, I think so.
I think now I get it.
Yeah.
It could be one of those things. But you see, like on those kind of things, right, on those kind of things.
Get it.
Oh, you know the ones there. So all I'm saying is I have to big up AJ for the simple fact that how he boxed, it was, you know what I mean? I know the demons that he must be overcoming. Remember, he's a newbie to boxing. You know, he ain't immersed in this thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, watching boxing from a little being a picnic and rare. It's like he's got it wrong. It's like, listen, this might as well stay. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He's getting immersed because he's getting heads around him. He's getting heads around him who are dropping certain things on him. Because regular people them form and all say, rare, I watch this, I fight, I boss this, I thing, and blah 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 blah. So I props AJ. It, like I said, it was a decent enough performance, and I wish him all the best. And I want to end it on this. Yeah. I say, look a ragga DJ. Yeah, you're bad still. You're bad like higher, right?
Thank you.
Leon, where are you from, Leon?
East London.
East London.
Which part?
Hackney.
I was Leighton, bang bang, E10 for 10 years.
All right. So I don't. How old are you, Lee? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
41.
You're 41. Okay, then. So maybe just before your time, 1984. There's a bad boy DJ from Lion Sound System, right? Remember Lion Sound System? So Lion Sound System clashed Saxon. Yeah.
Saxon, yeah, I know.
Saxon,
My people then as well.
MCs in the world, right? Philip Levi is one of the greatest to ever do it. No one can't tell me. Yeah,
my dad's Senator Dean. I don't know if you. So that's my dad.
Yeah,
that's my dad. Yeah,
that's mad, right? So,
look, I roll my eyes.
Right, yeah. So you had the Saxon crew, and they clashed in High Wycombe, right? Nobody could ever clash with Saxon crew. Saxon crew was so bad. They'd play in 2 dances in one night. They send half of their DJs to one place and half of another place.
Yeah.
Birmingham. Saxon was the sound.
Yeah.
But they come across a DJ named Daddy Willie. Yeah? And Daddy Willie was there. He's dead now. He got murdered. But Daddy Willie, but I ain't gonna lie, when I used to DJ, I used to Pirate Bear, Daddy Willie. I'm Philip Levi's style. But Daddy Willie used to say this. When they clashed Saxon, now people thought that they won. But True Saxon had the majority. They said, nah. But hear what Daddy Willie said. Him said, I don't want to call a boy name. I want a boy call my name. I not call a boy name again. I want a boy call my name. I'm saying, Andy Joshua yesterday, Andy Joshua did the same thing. You know what, rude boy? Me not call a boy name. So if you want there, me not call them name. I want them to call my name. And what happened? First thing after the fight,
Fury's on Instagram.
Exactly. So he's saying, you know how this thing goes, it's energy. Whether it's good, make them call the name. You see me?
And that's what I don't like, though. Right.
No. It's a sport. It's a sport.
But haven't you seen all of like the post commentaries of everybody going, well, he couldn't beat Joshua with that style. Of course he wouldn't use Joshua. I mean, he couldn't beat Fury with that style. Of course he wouldn't. Every person he fight, there's a different game plan. So why is this the straight talk instead of like, congratulations, Anthony Joshua, but...
Listen to me. I'm going to be 100, yeah? Technical ability, Tyson Fury's above Anthony Joshua. But you see on natural athleticism, Anthony Joshua go that fight. Anthony Joshua got to be some Wakanda forever business. Remember the portion of the Black Panther, and I said, you're a cop to do this thing.
Yeah.
There ain't no boxing match because you ain't gonna win a boxing match again.
I know you got to go, but how would you say that he does approach Fury to have any like to win? What would you say? What technical abilities?
I'm saying bad boy business. You know what I mean?
What, straight brawling?
Straight bad man. Go in there and bad him up. You know what I mean? Elbow, everything. Bad him up. Show him, say, listen, bad boy thing this China.
Yeah.
That's how we got to fight Tyson Fury. Because you're going to keep it long. You're going to be at disadvantage anyway because Tyson Fury got longer arms than you. You're going to get inside. Right. But you got to keep it tight. And you got to keep it to a four punch minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, but in there from the rolling, because Andy Joshua demonstrated, even yesterday, he demonstrated he can roll. The guy can roll from shots. You know what I mean? And just boom, and just be on him. You know what I mean? It was a Dark Knight. You got so much. You better quickly throw them.
Well, quickly throw them in Dark Knight then. Let me just say, big up DD. Hi, I know this is interesting. We only do interesting stuff. That's what we do. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, Dark Knight, throw in the question. Leon, so who do you think, Lee, if Joshua was to fight Fury, who do you honestly think has this fight?
I think Fury's got it. I think
that hurts my heart.
No, but
it's just what I think. I think there's more ways Fury can win it than Joshua can. I just think, I just think Fury's got a bit more tools in his locker than Joshua does. It doesn't. My predictions aren't great. It doesn't mean that Joshua can't win. From looking on the outside, I can just see Fury's got a higher chance of winning.
Joshua's a warrior, and this is what people don't know. He's a warrior.
Fury will be an overwhelming favorite going into that.
Yeah.
Right? And you know what? I'm being real. They want to make that fight now. Do not let Fury have time to have another fight to get his momentum and dust off them cobwebs, because in 2 months it's going to be a year since Fury. So Anthony Joshua needs to get Fury now, right? Trust me, and he needs to back up. And I'm going to talk to the boys still, because I went up against Sugar Hill already. Sugar Hill, right? So the quick people there, but with the beat Sugar Hill already, UK versus USA contenders, right? They brought over White and I fighter, and we dealt with them. So therefore, the when man talk about American, man get frightened. No, be around man that study this game.
Yeah.
Or people that study this game. Right?
Have you met Mark Sugar Hill?
Right. Be around people that study the game. Be around people that study the game, then that's gonna rub off on you. Anthony Joshua could win this fight if he gets it on. You know what I mean? Sharp, hard jabs, fight. You know what I mean? Overhand right is the key, because you're dealing with a man that's 6'9".
So where does he go? It get in and right in the inside, right up close range to deal with Tyson?
Yeah. Can't fight him on the back foot. You mad?
No.
You fight him on the back foot, man will just jab hit you with right, and then he smothers you and all the rest of it. But where the game is won for Tyson Fury is on the outside, because he hasn't got a good inside game. No disrespect. But he ain't got no inside game. Anthony Joshua has to fight him on the inside. And what we have to remember is this: Anthony Joshua, the hellacious uppercut.
Yeah, I know, it's mad.
It's ridiculous.
It's mad,
game,
right?
The inside game where Anthony Joshua would have to be on his chest like his Vicks Vapor Rub, and you drink Benylin.
And Tarzan.
All right. Oh, well, your mother make up the cough syrup.
Yeah. Oh God.
With ginger and
Oh
garlic.
God, garlic, the whole lot.
He's got to be on his chest. You drink it, you feel it burn your chest. That's
burn off. Yeah. Bond. Fire. Yeah. Dark Knight. This Spence. This is a question for you. You know.
What happens in the Wilder rematch with Fury?
Rematch clause with Fury.
You know what? Right now, the only clause that we should be worrying about is Santa Claus. Right? We should be worrying about our next clause. I'll just be keeping it 100. There is a clause for them, but money talks. If a man says to you, "Oh, tight, let these two fight, but you'll get X amount out of that," he's gonna take it. He's saying right, because if I was Deontay Wilder, I would be no rush to say I want to go fight Tyson Fury again. I'll be in a rush to learn my trade a little bit more, but not in a rush to say I want to go fight that monster.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Can I just ask you a quick question as well, Spencer? If Joshua does lose to Fury, where does he go from there? Because he's all belts go. Yeah,
all belts will go. If they fought right now.
Yeah. So where does he go with no belt? What happens? What happens?
There's loads of fights there for him, and he could rebuild. There's loads of fights because he's still Anthony. But what I'm noticing is this, like, I'm just keeping this 100. Right, big up Pep Talk, yeah.
Big up Pep Talk UK, Pro Bees.
100 that it's two British men fighting and it's two men that. You know what I mean? And they're both two great people. So my allegiance ain't to no one but to boxing. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm being hypocrite to guard Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury with MTK Global. I'm the head of MTK Global's foundation, right? So when I'm in MTK, they're good people. They look after me well. You know what I mean? So I can't be gunning out there, gunning down Tyson Fury. But what I say, we know Anthony Joshua mother, we know him father, we know who was probably. You know what I mean? I just want the man to bust. That's what man to bust.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bigger than they're busting, you see me?
Yeah. It's always a quick question. You're never gonna get off.